Hello, everyone, and welcome to Gamebreakers. I'm here with the Gamebreakers crew. I have Will and Thomas and Allison, and we are playing Dungeons and Dragons, 5th edition, and we are in the Tomb of Annihilation module. When we last left our heroes, they were deep in the Tomb of the Nine Gods dungeon in the city of Amu. If you want to get caught up, go ahead and go back and catch those earlier episodes. And the rest of you, we'll jump right into it. So, short recap last session, I think we were talking about the trips. We had made some trips into the maze and recovered some special keys and had been granted some charms from those. And I believe it was Roken who was given the set. Do you have the notes there and from the text chat?
Not on hand. No, I'm still opening stuff back up.
Gotcha.
Briefly, Shregon, I'm not seeing your camera. Is that just me?
Oh,
I can't
really?
see it either.
Oh my. Well then. Probably because I had it turned off. Haha. Well, anyway.
Try turning it off and on.
So there are some notes there you can take a glance at. It's in the TOA chat. I'm trying to give them the fire response so you can see it. And after returning through the several trips of the maze and facing the Minotaur, you had unlocked the tomb, found some sparkly treasures, and Broken is now bestowed with a number of gifts. There was some arcana that was applied to try to figure those out, and it seemed like it was a sigil for Asarak's gift, if you recall.
Yeah, there was a bunch of them. Roken got most of them. I think Alex got the ability to spit up frogs, which will do whatever she wants. But I don't remember if anybody else got any besides Roken.
Right. All right.
It
So
was what? Whose gifts? Asarak. Asarak gifts.
yes, it was part of the sigil marking in the
Yeah.
magic. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And we got clued in about who that is and such. All right. From there, you had some other members on watch. I'll go ahead and drop the ping there. You had Azaka and Kamisha, the Dow. And there were some areas as of yet unexplored. And in the background, those that carry the voices, are getting the encouragement to continue forward. One of us is near. I drew little blue circles here on some unexplored as of yet unexplored areas.
There are a few places above that we didn't fully hit. Like there was where the water fell off on the first level. We didn't really check out what had happened there, but not that worried about.
And I know I'm probably the only one that cared about it, but we didn't check out the alternate universe that you go around the loop-de-loop to get to. I mean, that could potentially be a whole different campaign.
Just have to do it all over again. How's everybody feeling? We're not too banged up from that last fight.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm not at full health, but
Right, I did slap some down. So did the lunatic. Can you cross the stairs? That's the way. Direct.
Yeah, Chippy's not quite at max, but Alex is about half her hit points. But nobody's like at the bottom.
Go scope down the hallway.
I don't know what your distance is there, but
120-foot dark
we got
vision.
we definitely have something there.
What do I see at the
Let's-
end of the hall here? It looks like something carved.
Indeed, there is a marking there on the wall, and there is a about 6-foot tall green devil face. And it seems to be carved into the far end of the hallway, mouth open.
Mm,
There is painted murals on the walls. It's hard to make out details from this far.
squint my eyes and really look.
About how you're gonna observe the paintings alongside the walls from your vantage. It's a little
Yeah, I
hard.
mean, I can roll. My passive perception is 14, I think,
Okay.
and I get
Um,
plus advantage on any wisdom-based roll for my hitchhiker. Oh, 15 is
gotcha. So just to be really clear, the painted walls are in the north-south of
Oh,
this
I
area.
see. I see.
You
It's not the
do clearly see that
angle.
this is stone carving with some green paint.
Okay.
You saw also like one of these devil-faced fixtures on the earlier floors too.
We are not currently telepathically bonded, correct?
I think not.
Okay.
We could be. It just expires.
Right. If we took a little time, we could be.
Is it 10 minutes for a ritual? I've never seen anything saying that there's a limit how many times you can do the same ritual in a day.
No. Let's take a good look around. Oh, sorry. Let's take a good look around, make sure there's no other hallways like north or south or anything.
There is to the south here, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I put a little blue thingy.
I see it. I'll go line up with that. Terrific.
And you get a little bit better angle on the painted walls over here. And it seems to be some humanoid figures, but still you're kind of probably want to check it out better if you want details. But you get some of it on the south wall here. And this hallway comes to what looks like a T intersection.
Note pointed out to.
Right, and the opening to the south here, some kind of. And there is also an open pit here. I mean, in this room, there is also some additional details, right? There's these the grand staircase, of course, there. And from here at the bottom of the staircase, there is some kind of resonant mechanical rumbling from the opening in the chamber floor. Those 4 markings there are 4 cylindrical stone pedestals, 10 foot tall, 5 feet wide. And from where you see, it looks like 2 of them have coin slots. On top of the pedestal is a large 4-armed gargoyle.
Of each pedestal?
At the top of each one, they're the stars on the map.
Got it.
10 foot tall stone cylinders with a gargoyle perched on top. And you can see coin slots. Like something you'd see in the city in one of those, drop the coin in and, get whatever to happen. Seems to be one of those.
Okay.
Built into the cylinder.
This reeks of a trap. So just gonna start with that. This doesn't match any of the like clues on the wall on those brass plates. Pulling up notes to like.
Of course. Right, the bottommost one here, the 4th warning.
Oh, there. May as well
Wish you kind of looked over these earlier when you kind of descended down the staircase on the broomstick.
Yeah.
You found 4 nameplates.
The Iron Scepter's twin. We did that. Mirror holds 12. Army sleeps in silence.
Is that the gargoyles?
Maybe. Now I assume they are holding still a statue.
Mhm.
Okay. They're not like eyeballs.
Seems every bit a part of the decoration.
But we've already run into gargoyles all over the place in this. I do not trust any statuary at this point.
I mean, it looks exactly like the ones you saw outside.
Okay.
So I see that you have a 35. Is that your height, like off the floor? Are you walking?
Oh, that was when I was in there, but I am staying high up off the floor.
What's your
Uh,
elevation?
what about whereabouts is the elevation of the entrance up here? Like how high up
10.
are these stairs go? 10?
10.
I would be, and how tall are the pedestals? 10?
It's 10 with a gargoyle on top of the pedestal. Yeah.
Okay, so I would be 15. I'll
Okay.
amend that. Thanks. Let's make it 20. Like,
So the additional detail, since I inquired about your elevation there, is on. You saw the gargoyles, but as you rose up, you see that each gargoyle is contained within a square of metallic tiles embedded in the top of the pedestal. Copper, silver, gold, platinum.
and there's a coin slot in each. Okay, see a pattern here.
Interesting.
Uh,
Given the order of the riddle, I think the sleeping army may have been the zombie dinosaur under the bones. I don't know. I feel like
That makes sense.
my guess would be everything in that riddle we've already passed.
we'll keep an eye out for anything that's maybe more relevant, but sure.
But the maze holds the key. You already did that one.
Yeah, we definitely got that. Hey Alex, you wanna go get Roken?
Yes. As she's leaving, can Alex do a perception and like maybe glance at the ceiling?
Indeed. I was gonna add the details that the open in the center here, it's about 10 wide, and you can see below when you're overhead, 15 deep. Looks like very smoothly carved stone.
Head down. I'll head down that way.
I assume there's traps everywhere.
Yeah, so far that's been correct. Can I do an investigation? See if there's any traps in the entrance here to the pit, right? Because we're looking down, right?
Yep. Go ahead and give me that investigate, and I'll give you the area around you there.
Ugh, I don't type as well with a cat in my lap. Who knew? Okay. 30. Hot diggity.
Solid. All right.
I eyeball
So
the hell out of it.
with a thorough investigation, you determine that there doesn't seem to be an inherent trap, concealed or otherwise. This would be near impossible to free climb. You would have to have gear or magic to attempt it.
Yeah.
It's not very tall, 15, but if you went in the pit, it'd be hard. You couldn't climb out without help. Right? Tools or magic.
Oh, I see.
And with that, I will go ahead and give you the follow-up. You don't seem to see any sort of mechanism related to these coin slots. As far as you can tell by peeking down inside, it's like an opening into a box, into like a big big space. Which, if you got some light or some night vision there, you'll see that there are coins in there.
Interesting.
Right. The north one had some copper pieces in it. When you take a look into the east, you see that there's silver and copper pieces inside.
Is there a way to like open it?
Doesn't seem to be
I'm ready in action.
box to get into, but rather an opening in which things are
Okay.
deposited.
Yeah, just curious.
Me out if you put something sticky on a string.
Don't think I didn't think about it.
I know you did.
Now you
Unfortunate.
did have to divide up your giant pile of coins that you pulled out of the beholder's chamber.
Is that the one that's in the corner here?
So it was a floor above, but just as a reminder, each of you there was like 12,000 copper pieces.
We have like a nation's worth of.
Of coinage. You have a lot of coinage.
Yeah.
It may not be big monies. You know, some of the magic items are, but you know,
I feel
there's
like
no shortage of change.
Sorokin, I feel like this might be either a pay a tithe to get them to do something that, I don't know, open something up, or it's a bribe for them not to come after us, or that's how you activate that's how you activate them, and then we'll be in a. Those are my options. What's your gut?
We should just stick a coin in and see what happens.
Okay. Well, one coin in each
Yeah.
of I assume of the type.
Yeah.
You want me to go first in case they come after me?
I mean, if you're volunteering, sure.
Anybody else want to? Damn it. Okay.
Thanks, not me, says Tim. Appreciate that one.
Yeah, I actually here. Well, everybody else step back, I guess.
I mean, you have the orb, boss. It's up to you.
No, man. That's not our deal. So yeah, I'll go ahead and go around. I'll start at copper. Go from low to high.
Right. You put in a copper piece.
All right. And as soon as I do, I dart to the corner and hide. And then I dart back to the next one.
Tim's watching you. It's like, something gonna happen here? He walks around, kind of swinging his staff around. You put in a silver. Seems to be no change so far.
Dart, hide behind the railing. Dart, just make sure there's just long enough to A, regain my tabaxi speed, and B, make sure nothing has changed.
Now, I know you're doing the pieces here, right? But do you have platinum?
Yeah.
Platinum pieces?
Wayne has not spent money on almost anything. I mean, we put a whole bunch into the army, but other than that, I have vast amounts of
Gold, coins, jewels, riches. All right, so you put in the gold and then you put in the platinum, and nothing happens.
Hippie is going to
Think as it goes inside.
Hippie's going to reach over the railing to try to hand Roken a illusory bag of popcorn while watching Wayne.
Okay. Hey guys, little help? I'll just call up to the gargoyles. Like testing theory number 2. Are they helpful now? Can you give me any tips? Do you speak common?
Seems to be no answer there.
Okay. I'll look over at Roken. I think it's the bribe. Right? We may have deactivated something. I don't know.
Did it seem like anything happened?
I didn't get any tingles. Nothing. I didn't feel like I had to say roll one of my 6 vital essences to save against anything.
There was a sound of the coin hitting a pile of coins inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I heard. You didn't hear any like clunks, trap mechanisms.
Nope.
The platinum pillar seems fuller than the others. That different sound and how long it rolls around in the pile. These are coins dropping on a pile of coins.
Right. Does that mean that it takes more than one?
Didn't you get some like crazy treasure sense?
Did
Isn't
I?
that one of your accursed blessings?
Oh, from like the possessions?
The gold key, was that on you? That's in the chat. I don't know if that was a sign. Or if that was just you showing us what we didn't
You can
get.
use action to pinpoint by sense the location of precious metals and stones, such as coins and gems, within 30 feet. You can just smell it. Indeed. Takes an action, though.
Alex is going to start casting Detect Evil and Good around the room to just see if there's any fiends or aberrations or whatever.
Is that a, like... I'm not familiar. Which spell are you using? Detect Evil and Good? Not sure which.
It should be in the chat.
Oh, thank you.
It says 30 feet, so she'll kind of just start flying around the room. Obviously, she's definitely going to get within 30 feet of the gargoyles. But then also,
Those gargoyles
just
are absolutely evil.
kind of like
Definitely evil. Them statues are evil.
do they feel like it says, if there's a aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead, does it feel like that, or does she just get an alignment from it?
It is the elemental.
Okay, so it
Okay.
does read as an actual gargoyle.
All right. Definitely creatures. So we didn't piss them off. We didn't get them on our side. So I have to feel like we're paying them to remain neutral in this fight, and I feel okay about that. Do we all have to pitch in, or is it just me? Are we paid up? Hey guys, are we paid up? Can you give me something here? We know you're up there. Nothing. Anybody speak
Inanimate
elemental?
stone, as far as you see.
Alex
With
is going to
your
do the round.
passive 15, there is motion from down this direction. Something small.
Alex is going to get the coins ready, the 4 coins, so that depending on what happens next, she can go around and put them in the slots if that helps. What's the motion? Is it still moving?
I knew a 15 passive would catch it there.
Okay.
If anyone has a 12 or better, they'll catch some motion here at the end.
Where do you see your passive perception?
It's just 10 plus your score.
10 plus your
modifier.
Perception, your wisdom, and or.
So I guess mine would be 13 if it's plus wisdom.
Alex's is 20.
Feats that help it.
Right. Proficiency and stuff too. So those with a 12 or better, it sounds like we got a couple of them there. You do catch this motion here at the end of the hallway. It's something small that moves within or on this.
I'll go post up on this side while everybody else pays up. I of course am not going down the hallway until it gets checked for traps.
Yeah, I guess I'll put the coins in too. Boo.
And your treasure sense tells you that the platinum coin container has lots more coins than the others.
I'm coming back.
You pick up both copper and silver and gold.
I hate it, but I'll try putting in 2 platinum instead of just the 1.
Dink, dink.
Blech.
And as your coins are deposited, you hear the sound, but there seems to be no other activity.
Weird that one full. I think it would be less.
Right?
Something.
Roken had eyeballed that the silver one had both copper and silver in it.
Are the gargoyles different on the top, or they all look the same?
They all look identical. It's just the plates. There's like there's some like top decoration on the top.
Yeah.
That's in each different color.
Right, the copper one has coppers.
If the thing in the hallway stopped moving, Alex is going to go around and put the things in the slots. She'll try the copper and silver in that one, and then the other one's just 1 each.
Okay. So you deposit your coins. Chink. You hear the sound of coins thinking off coins and rolling to arrest. Cashman steps to the ledge. I don't have any coins.
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
One
Cashman
of
hops
each,
over the edge and does the thing.
right? Of course, I'll pay your way. Almighty Jen. Not just that. Now,
Yeah, me too, says Tim. I don't have anything. I mean, you guys
same
can
deal.
use some magic
Here you go.
items.
I got 8. What am I going to do? Buy land? Here. Diamond investments are about to go through the roof.
So Cashman the Dow, Tim the Gray Slod also perform the steps.
I'll also spot the lunatic.
All right.
Which direction do we want to check first? Want to see what was moving there? Broken? Is it safe?
I'm safe. Right, I did the investigation earlier. I didn't find anything.
This hallway?
Oh wait, where are we?
This one here?
Oh, I do feel like I checked this earlier, but I don't recall exactly.
It was hidden. So this hallway has not been checked.
Okay, yeah,
by you.
I'll give it an investigation. I'm a halfling. I re-roll ones. And my minimum for this one is 10, so 21.
So with a 21, Roken makes the investigation, and there are pieces to reveal here. This seems to be one of those hidden pocket doors.
Hmm.
We could describe it to, oh, this one has the same kind of different stones in the thingy, but those are probably the buttons to open it. And there is this hallway to the south revealed,
Hmm.
and with the look over this face checking for traps, you find one lizard. It seems to be in the shallow cavity of the mouth. This isn't like some of the other ones you ran into that had like a whole room, it was a door or something like that. This seems to be like a wall carving. It just has like a small little cavity inside. And in there is perched a lizard, which when you take a peek at it, it kind of like darts over the corner and looks back to you. And then it speaks. Does anyone understand Druidic? And no one understands its speech.
Is it talking?
It's
Hmm.
talking.
Seems so. Looking through my equipment, do I have something that would help? Hmm.
Cannot. So let me look up the wording in my. Is it a beast? Hey, little guy.
So
Primeval awareness. My
it
ranger
doesn't
nonsense.
it doesn't want to just a moment here.
Right. It's as an action, I can communicate simple ideas to a beast, learn if they're affected by magic, any short-term needs, and actions you can take to persuade it.
Right. Okay, so with that, it is a beast.
Hmm.
It is under the effects of some kind of magic.
Clearly, it was much more articulate than most of them.
It's not looking for conflict.
It does it. You live here? You want out? We're trying to breeze through and then get out of here. Do you want to help us kill a lich? Is that a short-term need? Does that count as a short-term need?
Right, I'm trying to look at make sure I understand.
Right? Do you want to save the world with us? I don't know. Simple ideas, short-term. See if that's good. Yeah.
Right.
I know,
And
and
I
I
know it underwent revisions too, right? So there's different versions of the Ranger or whatever that
yeah,
you're
you
using
gave you
this.
gave me the option to stick with the old or update, and I stuck with the old.
Right. So, okay, yeah,
Think.
something like that. Oh, I think it's in Tasha's. That's where it's from.
Yeah, it's primeval awareness.
But what you find essentially is that it doesn't have conflict. Its short-term needs would be a spot of food. It's not particularly hungry or ravenous, but it will be eating.
Seems friendly, or at least not hostile.
Chippy starts mumbling something over there, and after the duration of an action, uh, he comes over and touches Wayne, who can now speak all languages. Tongues.
But
Okay. Right, we've done that before.
although I suppose speak with animals might have worked too, because it is a beast. But tongues fits.
Right. I will. I feel like I'll engage more sincerely in an actual
Oh,
language.
indeed.
Hey, thanks, Chippy. Uh, how's it going? First
Oh,
off, have a good berry.
you understand Druidic? Oh, thank you.
Nope,
Yeah,
this is
apparently they
magically
decided
aided translation.
common wasn't good enough. Druidic. I mean, all the choices to make.
So you're clearly intelligent, articulate, speak Druidic. I assume this is magic.
There was a Chiltian druid on an expedition who awakened me. Asked me to help him set off the traps, which I was totally not into.
Yeah, I get that.
And so I've just been living down here in this underground place, which is far from the jungles of Cholt above. Could you return me to the city of Omu?
Well, we're looking for a way out. Do you know of one?
No.
I had a feeling. Otherwise, you'd have already been there.
Yeah, the one of the team was eaten by beetles, and then everyone else fled, and the druid wound up over here and picked off by a gargoyle.
Oh,
Gotta watch out for those guys.
thanks for the heads up. I think we saw like uh, uh some sort of illusionary version of your friend getting eaten by beetles. Sorry about.
The company of the Yellow Banner. Yeah.
Is that who they are?
Yeah, screw those guys. They suck.
Have you been anywhere else around the premises?
I go hunting, look for bugs and other things to eat here. Yeah.
Well, hey, come over here, and I'll spread a map on the ground. Can you hold a pen? Here's a little the tiny piece of charcoal. Does it have little gecko grippers that it
Tries,
can?
it tries, and it's like, yeah, I don't know what this is. I don't know how to do this.
Well, what kind of druid doesn't teach you about math? We'll get you caught up.
I
Roll.
think he was just trying to get me run over by whatever was going to happen.
It seems like
Giant boulders or something.
it just seems so counterintuitive. You could just use a regular lizard or magically summoned lizard. Why would you?
Who does?
It takes a lot to imbue you with consciousness. Why would you just be like, yeah, I'll throw that in a trap? That doesn't make it.
Well, he got himself killed, so I guess he wasn't smart.
You know where his body is? Have we looted that one already?
No. It was gone when I came back the next day. The servants clean up around here. I'm sure you've seen them.
That reminds me, we should go bully the servants again sometime soon. When was the last time I kicked in what's his name? Wither's door?
1 day ago.
It was a day ago.
1 day and like a short 1 day and 1 short rest. Like he slept on it.
Okay.
And had a
Well,
picnic.
I mean, if anybody needs to cast a ritual and I can dip out for like 10 minutes to just go bully the nerd upstairs.
You did come back and check on it later in the same day, and it was somewhat tidied up. Right? You did the double check. You
Yep.
did the dashing around. Mhm. Well, if you'll get me out of here, that'd be great, and I'll try to help however I can.
Right. Hey Chippy, how long does his tongues last?
1 hour.
Oh, okay.
And
we
it
got
doesn't take concentration. Isn't that great?
we got an hour of chit chat time, and then in language, and then after that we're back to grunts and gestures the ranger way. Sorry, man.
Okay.
Do you got a name?
Name? What's the name?
Just the worst druid. Okay, so what should I call you? Don't say lizard.
Me?
Well, the problem is I am also me, but not to you. To me, you're you, but so are you, and you. You see how the tricks with language go? Is there a single set of
That
sounds
makes sense.
that you want me to
Okay.
use to get your attention and that nobody else?
I guess if I was to make a name, it'd be Blem. And it does a little tongue bite, snatch a bug. Blem.
Okay. Just gonna warn you. It's gonna get mispronounced a lot. So don't get offended or maybe pick something that translates. But for now, blem, because I speak tongues, so it translates perfectly.
And do you mind if I catch a ride?
No. Hop on the Golden Skull Lounge Act floating over the giant toad. You'll fit right in.
He's not going to eat me, is he?
No. Unless you're made of drugs, then I can't make guarantees. Do you? If I licked you, would I see stars?
Do you see with your tongue?
No.
weird.
You don't secrete a poison or any sort of like hallucinogenic or I don't know.
I am not
That is the,
toxic.
that is the only thing that would tempt him.
Well, how about tell him not to eat me?
You can tell him. Oh wait, no, druidic. Yeah, no. Hey, translate real quick. Lunatic. He's had a good berry. He's not hungry. You had your good berry. Here you go.
Thank you. All right. A new steed.
Yay! I'm sure this will be every bit as useful as the two massive interplanar beings we've recruited.
A lizard joins the team.
Stack him on the cursed skull and the Oh, I assume that the cursed skull can carry him? It's like one. It's a tiny lizard, right? Although it would be really funny if it struggled.
Indeed, it would.
Yeah. Oh, God. Okay. Where to next? What do we think? Continue to explore around here.
There is this revealed hallway here. There is this secret door here. There's
Oh yeah,
T intersection
Mm-hmm.
this way.
Alex is going to go check for good, evil, fiends, elementals, etc. up and down the hallway, down in the bottom of the pit, around the ceiling, everywhere.
Okay.
And Chippy has now deposited the coins in the things too.
All right. Chippy. Ding. So I guess it's Roken leading the way, and everyone else is standing here at the end of the hall.
Yeah, I was waiting for Roken to pick, and then I'll cover that direction.
Yeah, I'll go down this way. Give it an old investigate. 29. Sniff out the clues.
Okay. To the south or to the secret door north?
To the south.
Okay. With the southern entrance, there are a series of stairs that lead upward. And with that, you see that there is a stone slab that kind of blocks the end of the corridor. And painted on the slab is the image of a gaunt male humanoid wearing a hooded cloak, and its face is a mask of stars. The figure's withered left hand is raised, with palm extended.
That's what's right behind me?
That is the slab to the south. This thing here. There's a corridor. There's no obvious traps that stand out.
Okay.
There's a painting on the slab. I had mentioned paintings here earlier along the walls there as well.
Yeah.
We missed that detail, but it's okay.
What happens if I touch the painting?
How do you touch the painting?
I touched where his hand is. That's right. He said he was reaching out.
Left hand up.
Yeah.
Ready in action.
And with your hand raised, the slab sinks slowly into the floor. Swirls of dust are picked up. Obviously, dusty passageway beyond. There seem to be relief carvings on the wall. Crowds of humanoids fleeing a black star in the sky, and rays of light extending from the star, touching, turning those to dust.
He said it was like lowering me into a different passage?
The slab sinks into the floor, and with that you see that there is more.
So many sarcophagus.
Kind of drawing with squares here, but yeah, there's definitely a room beyond here.
All right, well, we got another room.
I already hate it.
I'll get a perception, kind of check out the room from this vantage point.
All right.
Got a minimum of 10 on 21.
Can we lock the doors open?
I don't know.
Azaka pulled up to the staircase as you guys are moving off. She follows suit and does the coins. Who's staying in the central grand staircase? Who's in the hallway? Who's coming this way? Where are we at here? Grab your
My
tokens and
tokens.
put them in place.
My tokens are where they are.
We'll stay with
I have
you.
an action readied.
Chippy just remembered that not too long ago he cast borrowed knowledge history on himself. So he's going to explore his newfound understanding of history. I think it just gives him proficiency. So I'm going to go ahead and roll that. I think nobody else is proficient, so nobody can help him with that, right? So
Okay.
Anyway, so he's gonna start by the gargoyle situation and see if he can think anything about history about that. Maybe he'll try out Arcana afterwards too. He's still tripping on the gargoyles, so he's still in that room.
Okay. And is the fox still over here, or is the fox with Roken? Oh, you're muted there, Allison.
What's that?
Roken, is your fox with you, or is it back in
Yeah.
the room here?
Yeah, sorry, I missed that. Yep.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll just kind of pull it off the map into the dark. So in front of you opens a room. It does seem to be that there's some openings here, probably mirroring this kind of slope over there. You see some cobwebs and such.
I will head up, apply 2 rods of 2 immovable rods to what you said. The slab slid downward.
Yep.
All right, so I'll just chunk. Our other 2 are still over at the door. We came through from the Tyrannosaurus.
Okay. Copy that. All right. So now do you go into the room? Do you stay there at the front? What's going on?
I don't go into rooms before Rogue. That is how you die.
All right. Well, I resolved my perception roll. I didn't see anything. I guess I'll step in and roll an investigation roll. Check out the room.
Okay. I'm picking up some
That would be a 21.
some magic in this room, says Tim.
Tasty.
And with your 21, you find here in the central area, there seems to be a glittering black opal topped gold crown made of gold. And it's sitting on a marble pedestal. A gold crown with a glittering black opal on a marble pedestal.
This looks just a big temptation for me. I'm gonna leave it there for now. Is there anything else of interest in the room? Are these sarcophagus things? Or are they
These
tables?
are like, it's like a wall. It's like a separator or divider
Oh, okay.
that are,
Kind of like 2 narrow hallways, and it meets in the middle.
you got it.
You said there's branches off up here too.
Indeed. And with your vantage points there, it does seem to mirror, north-south. It has some symmetry bilaterally. And yes, a treasure. And yeah.
Quick
It's
question.
sparkly.
Are we going to take a break? I just need to go grab. I need to grab my allergy meds, so I didn't know if I should wait or if I should just go grab it.
Yeah, we can take a break now. How does like 10 minutes ish sound? Maybe 45 after we'll reconvene.
Sounds
Somewhere
good.
between 45, a little after. All right. And for those of you watching at